Whoa. Knock it off.
Down or die.
41, 42, 43, 44.
I cannot do that.
Oh, here's the fence.
What brings you here?
Oh my. I can tell by the sparkle in your eye you've got some for me. Please let me take a look. Be my guest. Fence inspects the rug for a while before turning back to you. Ah yes, my client would definitely be interested in this piece. Would you be interested in part for 5,000? Let's talk it over. 80. I might throw you out of my shop for that set price. 50. I was hoping some actual haggling, but fine, 20. I think the price will make that price will make us both happy. Here, take your coin. Perhaps drop by and spend some of it on my shop later.
What brings you here?
Why hello. I'm happy you stumbled across my little shop. As you'd imagine, things have been a little slow around here with the Osprix terrorizing the place. I'm not really surprised. What are you offering? Well, this and that. I'm sure of a few things will be of use to you, and perhaps you may come across some things of use to me. I'm looking for, I'm specific, but if you come across any rugs out in the sandy waste, I'll make it worth your while. And if you're looking to fence off anything out there, I've got just what you need. You really don't. I want uniques.
Farewell.
Oh, that's one quest done. Jesus. Get back here. There's a shrine over there. Scalebane Gold Leader. Gold Leader Shadows. Oh, you certainly move around a lot. Critical Shrine. Wait. The Goat Leader is actually a snake person. Ah. Breaking the organization from the inside? Or is this an illusion of some sort? No, it wouldn't be. The snake people really did take it over from the inside. Goat Leader's hidden missive. Explains why they left the streets to the Scalebane, because they were leaving it to their operatives. The rest of Scalebane don't know shit about it, but, you know, whatever the Scalebane are doing is ultimately serving the snake people, so. They're reptilians! They're among us! At this point, the infiltration continues with great success. Scalebane are still woefully unaware of the fact we've disposed of their old leader and implemented one of our own. The only real threat we faced was to be cast out to the dunes to await questioning. And the investigation of the rogue who fled the city remains cold. There are no traces of her beyond the Altari cliffs. Chances of her returning are slim, but we'll need to be wary regardless. Are there any updates with the vessel Maiden? If it is true that she's delving into forbidden magics, we need to hasten the ritual if the goddess allows it. Hopefully we can actually acknowledge this. So often we'll find notes in games and you can't acknowledge them in the slightest. All too often. Text-based games, like where with limited voice acting, should have less than an excuse for it. If there's even an excuse at all.
How's my new favorite bounty hunter doing? Do you have good news?
That I do. I know there is some voice acting, but there's also a lot of not voice acting. That I do, Ajani. Isn't going to be causing any more trouble.
I never doubted you, but I'm impressed nonetheless. Tracking Arjani down and dispatching them as fast as you did. I couldn't have asked for it to have gone any better.
I am to please.
After you're done with your business in the temple, I sure wouldn't mind having you around once the Scalebane are under new management. Plenty of jobs to do around here. And even more once I'm running the show.
I'll give it some thought.
Haha! You're now looking at the new leader of the Scalebane, thanks to your help. And plenty of my own effort, of course.
Well, don't forget about my side of the deal.
I may be a thief, and a rogue, and a backstabber, and wanted in every city you've ever heard of.
I hope you're going to say something reassuring next.
Despite all that, I'm true to my word. Especially for a friend. I've already got everything laid out and ready to go.
That was incredibly cheesy, Zarek, even for you. What's the plan then?
I know exactly how to get us both into the temple, since I need to head there for my own business as well. Win-win, right? All we need to do is go on a little jaunt, then steal a giant eagle, and fly to our destination. Should be easy, right?
I think I'm going to need you to elaborate a little bit.
All right. Well, first off, you're going to stop by the oasis. It's a lovely place this time of year, as long as you don't mind hordes of desert beasts who are looking to rip you apart. Once you're done there, you should reach the crystal mine. Not many people go in there and come out breathing, but I'm sure you'll be fine.
Thanks for vote of confidence. What comes after
After
that?
that, you'll be awfully close to the Osprix war camp. I'll meet up with you just outside of it.
Why would we ever want to be there?
Where else would we be getting a giant eagle?
Zarek, we're going to have to fight our way through an entire camp of Osprix.
That's the plan.
That's a terrible plan.
Oh, come on. Where's that fighting spirit? It's going to work. It's not like you've got any other options.
Suppose not. See you there.
Yes.
Okay, I can't give her any updates on it. Ooh, nice. What's going on with the shadows there? Wait, is this Goa member? Goa member. Go.
Stand down.
Patient Scarab of Rage. Now the D box I can stack. It's beautiful. Ooh. Jesus. I have no resistance to poison. Could also go for this now that I'm using Rive more. Patient Scarab of the Lizard. I'm not entirely sure what they mean by deadly if not injured recently. Like, what does that exactly translate to? We're getting close to another level. Hummingbird's long shadow idol of bloodlust. Doesn't actually deal with bleed, it seems. Sows and bleeds on it. Okay, moving on. The merchant has been avenged. But we actually do pick up potions. Like, automatically we don't need to click on it.
Yeah.
Only would steal these. Maran Zabat. Ah, it's you. It's a pleasure to meet you. You know of me? Of course I do. You're the one who helped Zarek take over the Scalebane. It's quite forthcoming with stories about you. Don't be as good as he claims. Why's that? Because I have a job for you if you're interested. Pays good and it shouldn't be that difficult for someone like you. Let's hear it then. Great. Now that Scalebane are back and under better management, I'd like to start our operations in Crystal Mines once again. Sounds like a good idea. Where do I come in? Being an optimist, I moved forward with that plan a few days ago, but I've yet to hear back from the workers. Would you please go and find out what happened? Sure.
Farewell.
Days? A couple Scalebane members swung by and let me know the place under management. Presume you're looking to head in, right? So be careful. The place is still pretty dangerous. I'm not sure what's in there.
Farewell.
Then why did you send the workers in? You know, like, it sounds like you should have sent in armed troops first. Armed and armored. Like, literally, there's giant spiders the moment you walk in. Right, crystal golems. Reduce elemental resistance, increases chance to be stunned. Ooh. Other types of crystal elementals. Too greedily, too deep. Vulnerable to melee attacks. So, if these were your operations before, and you stopped, did all these just suddenly move in then, or what? Jesus. Caps off at 20. Like, where did these all come from? Oh yes, belt. It's the same belt again. This is like the third time I've gotten it. Percentages are slightly better on this. Worse on dodge? No, better on dodge. For some reason, the one I have on is work more, but yeah, no, this belt is just a better version. keep getting the same stuff again and again and again. Hell shard. I think I may have to go that way and around, but I want to be sure. I'm level 60. I'm 5 levels higher. Ooh. Investigate mine shaft.
Stand down or die.
Crystal Golem and Crystal Elementals. Almost heard her babies cry to their death sounds. Crystal Lotus. I can tank these hits. It's actually no problem. There we go. Different shield. Moena Mentis. To survive the void, we must build unassailable walls. Not just around this town, but around our minds. Do not approach the cultists. Do not speak to them. Aeos Felrin, last Archmage of Valkur. 3 intelligence, 31 mana. 403 block effectiveness, 30% void resistance, 12% of current mana gained as ward on block. Same armor, same block chance, 20% less block effectiveness. Then there's an additional 10% on this. Its block effectiveness bonus is 423 more, 22 more. Soul Charge a kill, 5, then do Soul Eruption. This gives extra mana, void resistance, and gives me ward when I gain mana. I'm gonna stick with what I have. I'll stick it in a slot, but I'll go hold on to it. I'll stick it in the stash, but as I'm hoarder. But yeah, I'm not going to I'm not going to use it. Again, I like the idea of just being able to aggro an entire floor of enemies at once. It would probably be quite overwhelming and whatnot, but as long as you keep the killing going, you'll be fine. Hmm. Tempting to switch the dot.
Too heavy.
Yeah, I heard that. Now I keep hearing it. Osprey's War Camp. Oasis.
Good day, traveler.
Let's see again. Do you have any news? Yes, unfortunately. They broke into a cavern and found a crystallized monster there. No one survived. That's terribly unfortunate. Even though you're standing here, I presume you took care of the beast. Yes, I did. Won't be hurting anyone anymore. Well, that's a relief at least. I'll talk to Zarek in a bit. Got to make sure the mines remain safer. Lots of things are going to be changing around here now that Scalebane are going to be run right. Here's your pay, of course. Thank you. Take care.
Good day, traveler. Farewell.
You sound different? No, I don't think so. I just saw the same response, so... Actually, that is a good point. I can tap into some of this. Have a chance to inflict bleeding and ignite on hit. Doubled if you're using two-handed weapon. Smelter's Might could be a good idea. Since I'm going so heavy on bleed.
There you are! I was wondering if you were going to show up.
The path you gave me wasn't exactly easy.
Oh, please. It was to get you prepped for this. Welcome to the war camp.
Seems lovely. We're looking for a great eagle, right? Where will we be getting one of them?
Not just any great eagle. We're looking for one named Talon.
Why are we looking for town exactly, and why the name?
Well, I'm the only one who calls her that. She's a big scary bird, so I figured big scary name, right? She's also rather unruly.
How so?
She dumped me off the first 3 times I tried flying her back when I was selling weapons to the Ospreys. We want her specifically because she and I are familiar, and she'd likely still let me fly her. If we tried to hop on any other Great Eagle, they'd probably rip us to shreds. And I don't know about you, but I like being unshredded.
Fine, we'll look for Talon. Why were you selling weapons to the Ospreys, though?
Don't look at me like that. This was years ago when they were far less genocidal. I needed money at the time. How else was I going to stage a coup against the Scalebane?
So no, I could understand.
Trust me, had I known they were going to go insane and start a war against everyone, I would have found my money elsewhere. But alas, I had no clue they'd turn out this way. Let's go thin their numbers a bit, shall we?
Let's go.